Namaskar. Welcome to the example number 6 for the event professional prospects. In this example, we are going to study a male chart whose destiny is in general weak for the professional prospects. He is neither having stable job or stable profession, and he is keep changing the job, or he is resigning the job for his own reason, and he's not able to stay for long in a job, and he keep changing the type of profession also, and started doing his own freelancing that is also not stable. So it's such a weak destiny that native is having, so that we are going to check whether his destiny and importantly the period running the SAR periods are all supportive for his job or own, that is freelancing, that is which is supportive. That also we are going to check. Example number 6, weak destiny for job and also for profession and freelancing but unstable. This is the birth chart of that male native. Before proceeding to check the self-significations of each planet, let us have a general study. Let me open the North Indian chart for the benefit of the North Indian students. And let me study the natal chart. Lagna is Capricorn Lagna. Just a minute. The native is Capricorn Lagna, and Lagna Lord is Saturn. Saturn is posted in the 12th house. So that is one small weakness, but that is not a, just because of that, we cannot say it is Lagna is weak, but Lagna Lord posted in the 12th house. And that Rasi Lord Jupiter is posted in the 6th house, conjoined with the Ketu, close to 7th house. So this is supportive for 7th house matters. It means that Lagna Lord occupying 12th house, but Rasi Lord Jupiter is posted in the sign of Cancer. That is good. In the 6th house is fine. 6th house and 7th house, it is supportive for job and also for the 7th house, own business or the independent profession or freelancing and all. It can favor only because of that we cannot decide. I'm saying that the Lagna Lord, Rasi Lord is fine, well placed, but conjoined with the Ketu is not good. Then 10th house, 10th cusp is falling in the sign of Mars. 10th cusp is falling in the sign of Scorpio, ruled by Mars as the Rasi Lord and Jupiter as the 10th star Lord and Rahu as the 10th cuspal sublord. Mars, Jupiter and Rahu. Mars is posted in the 4th house, 10th Lord, 11th Lord, 3rd Lord occupying 4th house, and that is being aspected by any planet. No planet is aspecting to Mars, because Saturn is not aspecting, Jupiter is not aspecting, and no other planet in the seventh sign, they are also not aspecting. So Mars, 10th Lord, is not afflicted by any planet. By that Mars in the sign of Venus, that Venus is 5th Lord, 4th Lord, 5th Lord, and 9th Lord in the 9th house in own sign, conjoined with the Mercury and also conjoined with the 8th Lord Sun. So that 4, 5, 9 significations conjoined with the Mercury, that is 6th Lord. So that 6, 5, 4, 9, these significations are supportive for the job prospects, but not in a great extent. So the 10th Rasi Lord is indicating some supportive significations, but 10th Lord is not afflicted by any planet. 10th sublord is Rahu. That Rahu posted in the 12th house in the sign of Capricorn. That Rahu in the star of Sun. That the Sun is also conjoined with Venus and Mercury. It is 8th lord. So Rahu in the star of Sun. Rahu posted in the 12th house. Sun is 8th lord. So 8-12 combination is coming. And that Sun is conjoined with Venus and Mercury. They are all mixed significator. So it is all indicating no strong favorable 2, 3, 6, 10, 11 grouping are not there. But instead of that, it is having 8 and 12, 5, 8 and 12, 9th house, 5th house, 9th house, and some weakness houses are also indicated. It is indicating some weak significations by the significators of the each planet. So it is not indicating strong favorable signification that we could find it, but it is also not indicating that 10th lord is not afflicted strongly by any planet. 10th lord also not supported by any planet also. So that way we are able to identify. So now let us check the self-signification of each planet. Now we are on the EPS page. Let me select the self-significators and let us analyze each planet carefully, because I have already chosen the event, profession, all jobs. And by analyzing each planet signification itself, it will indicate some sort of clue about the overall professional prospects. Ketu occupying sixth house, third star lord is good. And Mercury Moon second planet 7, 5, 1, and 8. It is having some mixed significations. But Ketu is having favorable 6 and 3. And so that we can give that light green color, because second planet has got some weakness. Venus planet 4, 5, 9, and 9. 12th star lord 2, 3, 7, 9 cuspal sublord. Though 5 and 9 houses are coming under unfavorable, but this, look at the grouping 4, 5, 9, and 9. 12th star lord, this grouping is not so good, but not bad detrimentally, because 8th house is not there. Moreover, moving towards 2, 3, 7, 9 cuspal sublord. These grouping are supportive for his independent freelancing, because third house, seventh house, and ninth house, they're all supportive. 4, 5, 9 supported by the 2, 3, 7, 9 supportive for the freelancing. And because of this 9 and 12 grouping is there, so we can say it is having some mixed signification. But Venus, we can say Venus is got the mixed significator, both favorable and unfavorable. But we can see unfavorable side is present, but favorable grouping is very good. So we can say we can make it blue also, but to indicate presence of the unfavorable grouping, I am giving that pink shade. Sun planet 8th lord occupying 9th house, 4, 8 star lord. 8 and 9 is not good. 4 and 8 cuspal star lord. 4 is fine. 8 star lord is not, it is not good. 8, 9, 4, 8. So sun, we can make it as light red color, because on its own it is having some weakness. Moon planet, 7th lord occupying 5th house, Lagna star lord, and 8th sublord. This is good for own, service, because 7, 5, 1, and 8th sublord is indicating some obstacles, and Ketu represents is fine. So moon we can give blue because of this favorable, and 8th cuspal sublord is indicating some weakness. Mars 3, 10, 11, and 4. It's good. 3rd lord, 10th lord, 11th lord occupying 4th. So this is good for the service. But 5, 9 star lord, it is indicating some weakness. It is not good for the progress, but it is good for the lagna, but not good for the progress in the business prospect, professional prospect. So Mars we can make, Mars also we can make that blue color because of the 5, 9 star lord. And Rahu, because 3, 10, 11, 4 is very good grouping. So because of that, we got to give blue minimum. and Rahu, 12th occupant and 10th sublord. It is 10th sublord is good, but 12th occupant, it is indicating some weakness. And second planet 1 to 12. So it is supportive to the 12th house connected job or profession if it is present. It can favor, but still it is indicating some weakness. So we can make blue, Rahu also blue because of the 12th occupant. And Jupiter, 12th Lord, occupying 6th house, close to 7th cusp, 2, 6, 10 cuspal star Lord, Trikon for the Karma Trikon, and 4, 5, 6, 11, and 12. It has got mixed significator, favorable and unfavorable. But this Jupiter is, being the 12th Lord, it has got some weakness. Otherwise, it has got favorable grouping. Being the 12th Lord, also 5 and 12 cuspal sublord, it has got some weakness, but having got favorable grouping also. So Jupiter, we can give pink. Suppose Jupiter is having, other than the 12th house, it is also having some favorable house, then definitely it has got, would have given that light green also. But being the 12th lord, having got these favorable and 5 and 12 cuspal sublord, I like to give the mixed significator. Because the source planet 12th house is further supported by 5 and 12 cuspal sublord. And Saturn, Lagna Lord, second Lord occupying 12th house, it source is good, occupying house is not good, and similarly Rahu. So Saturn also we can say Rahu we are given blue, Saturn also we can give Lagna Lord, second Lord, it is occupying 12th house. We can see Saturn we can give a pink shade because a mixed one. 1 and 2 is fine, but 12th occupant it is not good. So we can give mixed. Mercury, 6th lord, occupying 9th house, close to 10, 7, 11, cuspal star lord and Lagna sublord. This is good. So Mercury, we can give the light green. So look at this grouping. That sun is not good. Moon, Mars, Rahu are having mixed significations because 5, 9 is there. Moon is 5 and 8 is there. And Rahu having 12th house. Each and every planet has got some grouping of unfavorable houses, that is for sure. We can see 8, 9, 8, 5 and 8, 5, 9, 12, and 12, 5 and 12, 12, 12. So except the Mercury and all other planets and Ketu also, all other planets are having some unfavorable houses. One either 12th house or 5, 9 and 8, 8 house and 9th house grouping, something is there. So that way it is indicating some weakness already indicated by all the planets. So we can first let us save these colors and check the destiny and impact of these unfavorable planets in all levels, on all planets. Based on that, we can check the destiny also. Let me save this. Now let us move to the home and let us examine the destiny. So let me open that significators table and birth chart also we will open. So before that, who is the 10th lord? 10th lord is Mars. 10th sublord planet is Rahu. Mars and Rahu we have to check. Let me keep open that birth chart also. I think it is hidden. Yes. Let me keep this and let me keep this. Anyway. Yes. Now, 10th lord, what we have to do? 10, any planet is occupying 10th house. Occupant of the 10th house is no planet. So 10th lord is Mars. Sorry. Whether Mars is under the influence of the unfavorable key planet. That is, red color and pink shade planets are, influencing the Mars. Mars is in the star of blue and 2A level is blue, that sublord is Mercury, that is fine. But third lord, 10th lord occupying 11th house, occupying, 3, 10, 11 cuspal lord occupying 4th house, and 5, 9 star lord. Moon planet is blue, all are blue, 7, 5, 1, 8. It is not having very good grouping. Where moon is posted in the sign of Mercury. Mercury is the sublord, is forming ruler link, that is fine. But still, if you look at the grouping of the houses, level-wise grouping, Mars in the star of this planet, Moon, it is supportive with the 7, 5, 1, 6, 3. This is also 3 and 10. It is all indicating supportive for some sort of service related or communication related, freelancing and all. We can take it because third house is talking about service. 3, 10, 11 and 4, 7, 5, 1, and these are all supportive. Moon is aspected by Saturn by seventh aspect. Moon is aspected by Saturn and representing Rahu. So that moon in the star of Rahu itself, it is 10th, sublord is fine, but occupying 12th house, 7, 5 and 12. This is not good for the stability. And sublord is Mercury, it is supportive. And Mercury in the star of Jupiter is pink shade. This is having mixed significations. So if you look at the 10th lord in the star and sub of your planet, it is indicating 3rd house, 10th house, 11th house, 5 and 7. And along with that, you can see 6 and 10 also connected, and 11 is also connected. And of course, 12 is strongly present. So these are all supportive for the, I'm talking about planet to star level grouping, I'm telling. These houses are favorable for them. Not for the job prospect, but for the own independent freelancing job prospects. Anyway, let us check the 10th sublord. 10th sublord planet is Rahu, that already we discussed, and Rahu is aspected by Jupiter by the 7th, aspect, and Rahu representing Saturn, that Saturn is aspected by Moon. Moon is fine, and moon is 7518. That is supportive with the favorable and some weak signification. But Sun already having weak signification and supported by the moon. Moon is also not very good, though it is independently, it is supportive for the lagna, but when sun is connecting to the moon, it is not very good. And 2A level planet is Rahu, so Rahu is supportive again. Rahu having some mixed signification, but star level having some weakness, and 2A level is Rahu is fine. Moreover, look at the sun's support planet. Sun is conjoined with the Mercury and Venus. Mercury is good, and Venus also is a mixed significator that already discussed, both favorable and unfavorable significators. That Venus itself is the sublord, so forming roller link. Rahu in the star of Sun. Sun is conjoined with the Venus. That Venus itself is the sublord. 4, 5, 9, 12, 2, 3, 7, 9. Supportive for the independent freelancing only, not for any stable job. This star level is weak, but star level planet is supported by the 2A level planet, that is Rahu itself, and further supported by the moon, further supported by the Venus by way of conjunction, and also importantly Mercury. So that way the star level planet is getting some support from the support planet and also 2A level planet, and further supported by Venus forming ruler link. So that destiny is indicating unstable and unstable, no stable profession also. It is not talking about a stable job and stable profession. It can change, keep changing the profession also. And that sublord Venus is also supportive for his freelancing. So no stable job. You can see there is no 6, 10, 11 grouping are indicated. But instead of that, unfavorable 8, 9, 8 and 12 and 5, 9, 12, they are not favorable for the stable and progressive, professional prospects. That way, this native's destiny is weak for a stable job and a stable profession and also progress also. So that way it is weak. So now we have studied the destiny of the that professional prospect. That unfavorable key planet Sun is playing. Sun and unstable stability, the change causing key planet Venus also playing. Both Sun and Venus are playing role here. And any other planet, the Jupiter also playing role here. Where is Jupiter? Jupiter is posted in the sign of Cancer, and Jupiter is aspecting to Rahu. So Rahu is getting the influence of the Jupiter also. Jupiter is having both favorable and unfavorable. So Sun role, Venus role, Jupiter role are present, are influencing the destiny planet. So destiny planet itself is under the influence of the strong, mixed or unfavorable key planets. It is indicating weak destiny. So now we have to check the Dasa period. That native is actually, just a minute. Let me erase this one. Let me close this. The native presently running Saturn Mahadasa, but previously he was running Jupiter Mahadasa. So during Jupiter Mahadasa, his career started. His first job he got during Jupiter Dasa, Venus Bhukti. Now let us check in Jupiter Dasa how Jupiter Dasa is present. Jupiter itself is having some weak significator. I already said, no, it is a mixed significator, both favorable and unfavorable. And Jupiter, and let us check the significations of the Jupiter. Jupiter is mixed, and Jupiter star lord is Mercury is fine. Jupiter is mixed, but Jupiter star lord is Mercury is good. But Mercury in the star of Jupiter is mixed. That Mercury is 6, 9, 10, 7, and 11, and 1. It is a Lagna ruler, Lagna sublord in the star of Jupiter. So it is indicating both favorable and unfavorable. It is indicating Lagna can incline towards change of job for the betterment, because Lagna sublord having favorable, sixth lord also in the star of a planet Jupiter, 12, 6, and 7, 2, 6, 10 is good. And 4, 5, 6, 11, and 12. It is supportive for some change. For Lagna itself will go for the change, because Lagna is indicating. The Jupiter in the star of Mercury, Mercury in the star of Jupiter. And sublord is Ketu. Ketu 6 and 3 is fine, but second planet, moon, is having some weakness. And Ketu in the star of Saturn is also mixed. So this grouping is not very good. Sublord Ketu and star lord of the sublord Saturn is not very good. And Saturn is aspected by moon. So moon is also not a very good planet. So that moon is forming roller link to the Saturn, or vice versa. So Ketu is in the star of Saturn. Saturn is aspecting to moon, representing Ketu. So that 6 and 3, 1, 2, and 12, they are combined. So it is not a very good significator for the Lagna and also for the professional prospects. And Ketu, where Ketu is present, Ketu is conjoined with the Jupiter. So Jupiter is a mixed significator. That Jupiter is passing its ruler link to the Ketu. It is supportive for the professional prospects along with the instability. So that Jupiter Dasa is supportive, but with the instability also there, because the Jupiter itself is having this one, and the star level is good, sub level having some mixed signification, but the unfavorable key planet Sun is not playing role directly here. Jupiter, Sun is not playing role. Where is Sun? Sun, Venus, Mercury are conjoined, but Sun is not playing role here, but Mercury is conjoined with the Sun. The destiny planet, that is the 10th sublord planet Rahu, we discussed, that Rahu is influenced by the Sun. That unfavorable key planet influencing the destined planet is Sun. That Sun is influencing the Dasa Lord, Star Lord by way of conjunctions. That impact of the sun, which is already influencing the destiny, will capable to give some impact on the strong impact on the Dasa Lord, even by way of supports. Sun is conjoined with the Venus and Mercury. So now the Jupiter is having favorable along with some weakness and also influenced by the sun. So that way we have studied the Dasa Lord signification. In the Dasa Lord, Jupiter, during the Venus Bugdi, he got the job. During the Venus Bugdi, you can see how Venus is present. Venus is having mixed significations. Star level Jupiter is also mixed signification. Sub level also having got mixed signification. Then 2A level and 4th level Mercury is present. And Venus is conjoined with Mercury. So they are all having favorable and unfavorable significations are indicated, right? Venus is conjoined with Mercury and Sun. So that Mercury is conjoined, that is good. Sun is conjoined, that is having some weakness. And these favorable houses of the star level supporting to the Venus, favorable and unfavorable houses are getting supported by the unfavorable houses, all indicating some mixed signification indicated by the Venus. So in the Jupiter Dasa, favorable key planet is Mercury is playing role here, and Jupiter itself is a mixed significator is playing role here. So definitely Jupiter Dasa, Venus Buddhi will favor for a job, but that job also will not be a stable one because of the unfavorable grouping. So in Jupiter Dasa, Venus Bhukti, he got his first job during that Rahu Antra. So as soon as he completed his studies and all, then he was looking for a job. He got the job in Rahu Antra. How come Rahu Antra supported for the job? Let us check. You see, Rahu is the 10th sublord in the star of a planet Sun. That Sun is a weak key planet, and Rahu itself is a destiny planet. But Sun is, what is the rule? That Bugdi Lord's key planet. Bugdi Lord's favorable key planet is what is that? Venus and Jupiter, they are all forming both favorable and mixed significator. And what are the favorable key planets of the Bugdi Lord? Venus, Jupiter, and importantly, Mercury. Whether Rahu having got Mercury in its supports, Rahu in the star of Sun, Sun is conjoined with the Mercury. And Rahu itself is a good key planet. Star Lord planet is weak, but 2A level is again supporting to that. And then sublord planet is Venus and star lord of the sublord is Jupiter. This grouping of the Bugdi Lord is playing role here, and Venus is forming roller link to the Sun also, because Sun is conjoined with Mercury and also Venus. So all are conjoined. So because of that, sublord is Venus is supportive and also having some mixed signification and forming roller link. So those star level having got some weakness, but Jupiter, because of the support of the Venus and Jupiter, and because of the role of the Mercury, the strong favorable key planet and Mercury conjoined with the Sun, and Rahu also having favorable, because of that he got the job. In the Jupiter Dasa, Venus Bugdi and Rahu Antra. So he got the job during this period. So that job he was, running for some time. After that, this job is actually the nature of job is IT related service. Some engineer is called as IT support engineer. Then after that, Venus, his Sun started. Sun Bhukti started. Jupiter Dasa, Sun Bhukti. You know that Sun is not good. Sun itself has got some weakness, but star level Rahu is good, and 2A level Sun again it is not good. So now in that Rahu, 2A level Sun, and sub level Mars is fine with mixed signification. Star Lord or the sublord is Moon. So this planet definitely Sun period will favor for some sort of change, right? During that period. So what sort of, in which period the native would have got the, change of job, that we have to check it. So, I forgot one thing, that this native, he joined the job in Venus period, right? In Venus book, the Rahu Antara, he got the job. Since Venus, Rahu having got mixed signification, then under Venus, Bugdi, after Rahu Antara, he got the job. Jupiter was running, Saturn was running, and when the Mercury was running, because Mercury is in the star of Jupiter. Jupiter is the key planet, mixed key planet in the Bugdi lot, right? And sub 2 level is Mercury is fine, but sublord is Saturn. Sun is not good. Unfavorable key planet. Sun is playing role at the sublord, and Lagna sublord in the star of Jupiter and sub of Sun. This grouping is indicating some weakness. Sublord is not strongly favorable, but that Lagna, that native, during that Jupiter Dasa, Venus Bugdi, when Mercury Antra was running, he resigned the job because he was not much interested. He wanted to go for a better job. Without having any job, he resigned on its own, because you can see Mercury is having favorable Lagna sublord. Mercury and Venus is conjoined. Bugdi Lord Venus and Antara Lord Mercury both are conjoined. So that way, that Venus is unfavorable or also influencing the Mercury. Star Lord of that Mercury also Jupiter like Venus, and sublord is Sun is not favoring for the stability. It is supportive for the unfavorable or reduced by the sublord Sun. So during that Mercury period, the native he resigned the job, because Lagna sublord in the star of a planet supportive for job, also for changes. Here that Jupiter itself is the unfavorable key planet or mixed key planet in the Bugdi Lord, and Venus also. So that is what happened during that Mercury. It means he got the job in Jupiter Dasa, Venus Bugdi, Rahu Antra. And in Rahu Antara, as I said, that star level planet is weak. Still, it has given his first job, but it is not going to be stable, as I said. Then after that, when Mercury has come, in the Mercury, that unfavorable key planets, Sun is playing role, and the mixed key planet Jupiter is playing at the star level, and good key planet is facing star level and sub level mixed significator. So Lagna is resigned the job. So after that, he was looking for a new job. So he did not get the job in Mercury, and after that in Ketu did not favor for a job. Then his Sun Bugdi started. So in the Jupiter Dasa, Sun Bugdi. Let me clear this one. Jupiter Dasa, Sun Bugdi was running. How is Sun? Sun is weak on its own. Star level is supportive. 2A level is not good. Sub-level Mars is supportive, right? And with the mixed signification, star lord of the sublord is also is mixed significator. It is favorable with some weakness. Here, Rahu is good, and 2A level Sun and source planet Sun is not good. And we are talking about in the Jupiter Dasa, Sun Bhukti. In Jupiter Dasa, which are the favorable key planet in Jupiter Dasa? Obviously, Mercury. Mercury is strong favorable key planet, and Jupiter is a mixed key planet. And Ketu also supportive, definitely. So in that Sun is having that Mercury in its supports. So that way, Mercury is influencing the Sun by way of support. Now, Rahu is 10th sublord, and it is aspected by Jupiter. Jupiter is aspecting to Rahu. That Rahu is getting the influence of the Jupiter, our other favorable key planet, mixed key planet, we can say. It is having supportive also. It is getting supports. So that way it is supported, and sublord also, Mars is also supported to some extent. So during that Sun Bukti, in one favorable antra, the native will get the job. Even he got the job again in the Rahu Antra only. It means in Jupiter Dasa, Sun Bukti, and Rahu Antra, he got the job again. Sun and Rahu. Rahu, how it is, again, as we said, Rahu is the key planet of the Bukti Lord, which is ruling, but star level is, again, Sun is weak, but having got the Mercury and all other things. And so 2A level is supporting to the Sun, and sublord is the planet Mercury, that Venus is good key planet with a favorable and also some mixed significator. So because of that one, this planet is supported. Why not Mars? Mars is fine, but star level is not very strong. This grouping is not very good, though sublord is fine. You would have initiated the thing, but God joined the job during that Rahu period. But as we discussed, still that Rahu is not a very good planet, because it is having both favorable and unfavorable. The key planet of the Sun, that Rahu and that again Rahu repeated, and importantly Venus, which is supported for the job during that Sun Bukti and Rahu. As I said, definitely it is also not going to stable. And in when Sun Rahu, when he was running, after that his moon period started. Look at the moon. Let me close this one. Moon, how is moon? Moon is having weakness. Star level planet Rahu is supportive with some weakness, and 12 level, Sun is having weakness, sublord again Rahu. So that moon is supportive for 7, 5, 1 and 10 and 12, and 12 level, and Rahu again this, mixed significator. It is not supportive for a stable profession, stable job also, but it can favor for his own service, that is what you call freelancing. During moon period, during the Jupiter Dasa moon period, he was not happy with the job. At that job, there was no good progress also. Then he wanted to leave the job during that moon period. So in Jupiter moon, and during Rahu Antra, because that is having that issue and all, to Rahu Antra, he started taking that, retire. Sorry, not retire. He want to resign the job. In Jupiter Dasa, Moon Bugdi, he again resigned the job. In the, Rahu decided, and Jupiter itself he resigned. Why Jupiter itself is resigned the job? Because Jupiter in the star of Mercury, Mercury is talking good for the Lagna signification, and that Mercury is conjoined with the Sun, and that Mercury is Lagna sublord in the star of Jupiter. So Dasa Lord itself is playing as the Antra. It is got 5, 12 signification. So he was waited for about 1 year from the date of joining. When the 1 year is getting completed, he resigned the job during that Moon and Jupiter and started doing his freelancing. But still the freelancing is not good and always unstable, because you can see all the planets in Moon, after that Mars, you can see the grouping. Star level is weak and sub level is supportive but not very good. And even look at the Rahu is not so good. Now that Saturn started, actually he lost the job in the moon period. After that, he did not get a job at all. He has been looking for a job. In Jupiter Dasa, Moon Bugdi, he lost the job in Vanantra, but after that, he was looking for a job in Mars Dasa. Mars is not supportive for his job. It is supportive for his own profession by way of freelancing only. 3, 10, 11, and in the star of Moon and sub of Mercury, but it is not supportive for his job. So in Rahu also, it is not very good, and Saturn started. So Saturn is Lagna to 12 star level Venus is supportive for his own, freelancing, and sublord is also 6 and 3, and Ketu conjoined with Jupiter. They're all supportive for a big significator. So no stable job, no stable income, no good progress, and no job also indicated. It is supportive only for his freelancing only. So Saturn Bhakti started. Still, he wanted to go for a good job for his better earning. So because he wanted to, he has been doing freelancing, but along with that, he is also trying for a good notable job. So this native came for consultation. I told them your destiny is not good for a stable job, and it is supportive only for your freelancing. Even in that also, it will not be a stable one, and you have to, there will be always ups and downs, so that is the fate. So no other way, you please focus only on the freelancing, not on your job. So even if you get a job also, it will not be to a satisfactory level, and it will not be a stable one. You will have to keep on changing the job. But the Saturn Dasa will support you for the Lagna, for the own freelancing, and supported by, only thing is that Mercury role is not there. But Mercury, because Mercury is a good key planet, but Venus is conjoined with Mercury, that we already discussed. So that way, that Mercury, by way of support, it will be there, and Jupiter also is supportive with a mixed signification. So it is advised the native not to go for any job. It is good to focus on the only freelancing. So even freelancing also, it is not going to be a stable one. So no other way. That is the only fate. I think you are able to understand how the native destiny is not favoring for both stable job also and stable profession also. And it is not supportive for a job. It is advised only for going for a freelancing. So I think you're able to understand. So we have discussed with the help of the EPS table. The same thing, let me explain with the PILT table, right? So one thing you have to keep it in mind when you look at the self-signification of all planets. As I initially said, that there is no good grouping of 6, 10, 11 grouping, or 2, 6, 10, 11 grouping. But instead of that, you can see 6 and 3, 5, 9, 9, 2, 3, 7, 9, and 8, 9, 4, 8, and 751. You can see all supportive to the Lagna 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. They are all favorable for the Lagna's independent or freelancing services. Mars 3, 10, 11, 4, 5, 9. And it means what? There will not be stability, and there will not be very good progress also, because of the 8, 9, 8, 9 are all coming. And Rahu also there, 12 and 10, it is good. But Jupiter is having same mixed significations. So it is very good, but it is not good for the stable job. And Saturn also 1 and 2 and 12. So 12th house, second house connected to 12th house. And so all the earnings will not be, we cannot save the earnings, because all 12, 12, 12 are connected to the 10th house also, second house also. And 12th lord occupying 6th house, this is favorable. Along with that 5 and 12, it is not good for the stability, and earning also not so going to be very good. So it is indicating clearly that this chart is supportive only for such freelancing or instability, and not a stable job, and earning also not going to be a very good one. It is going to be only moderate. There will be always obstacles in earning, because second lord in the star of a planet 5, 9, and 9, it is not good. It is 12th house, sorry, 8th house to the second house are connected, and 12 is also connected. Not good for the financial prospects also. And the sub-level planet is somehow too supportive. So that way we have to study, by looking at the self-signification itself, we can find the some basic indication about the overall professional prospects. Now let us go to the PILT table. With the help of the key planet, we can find the influence of the unfavorable key planets at all planets, and importantly destiny and dasa. Now we are on the PILT page. Let me open that self-significators, and let me check KP check all. So we know, okay, let me choose the EPS colors first, and let me check KP check all. Okay, so now we know which are the unfavorable key planets. Sun and Venus is mixed one, Sun is weak, and what else? Jupiter also mixed one. So pink shade and the pink and red are strongly unfavorable, we can say. I mean, pink is mixed one, but when both pink and red are present, it is going to be unfavorable. Let us check. 10th sublord planet is Rahu, 10th lord is Mars. Mars is, let us check that 10th lord, also 10th sublord also. 10th lord Mars is good. Blue color planet means it has got some mixed signification. And let me keep open this. Venus is mixed one, star level moon also is mixed 7518. It is actually, it has got some weakness, but I have given blue color because it is supportive for the Lagnas activities and supportive for the freelancing, not for the job. So, and you can see these are all supportive, but these are not good. And sub-level is Mercury is good, supportive to this star level planet. So it is, to some extent, it is supportive because of the Mercury. And 10th sublord planet is Rahu. Rahu is fine. And star level is Jupiter. Sun is bad and supported by the Mercury by conjunction. Venus is the one mixed significator. Venus is playing role here and passing ruler link. Jupiter also, it is mixed significator, that is also passing ruler link. So Venus, Jupiter are playing role and Sun is also playing. So 10 sublord is having both weak unfavorable key planet at the star level and mixed key planet at the sub level and star lord at the sublord, and also forming ruler link. It is indicating weak mixed significator. Our destiny is not so good. It is indicating some struggles and challenges and changes also. And he was running Jupiter Mahadasa. Jupiter is okay, star level, Mercury and Ketu are fine. And that unfavorable key planet influencing the Dasa Lord Sun, that Sun is playing role here and Venus is playing role here and Jupiter itself is mixed significator, and that is also playing role forming roller link and to the sublord, and also here it indicates it is supportive for job prospects, but along with that instability. That's what we can say from the Jupiter Dasa, because it is under the influence of the unfavorable Sun, also Venus and Jupiter. And now under the Jupiter, he was running Venus. Venus is supportive because of Mercury role is present. It is mixed significator. We can say that. In Sun Bukti, it is Sun is weak, but star lord is Rahu is fine. Saturn and Jupiter, Mercury is supporting, and sublord is Mars. So it is indicating some mixed significator definitely in Sun period. And in Sun period, which is the favorable key planet of the Dasa Lord's favorable key planet is Mercury, is playing role in supports. So the Mercury is influencing the Sun, and also Jupiter itself is influencing the Rahu, and Mercury at the 2A level also, and this Mars is supportive. It is also mixed significator. After the Sun is Moon was playing Moon and star level Rahu. The Sun is again repeated 2 times, and this is not good. And Rahu is supported by both Saturn and Jupiter, and 2A level is not good. So this planet is indicating some weakness at the star level and 2A level. So, star level by way of the supports, and also 2A level by way of Sun, and support by the Mercury. So Mercury support is good, but Sun, Venus not good. Sun, Venus is not good. So during that period, definitely Moon is not going to support for a strong, stable job, because there is no green planets are present here. And as we said that in Moon period, he was not happy with that, and he started changing the job, and he got the change of job. He resigned the job, not change job. He resigned the job, and he started looking for a new job, but no planet After the moon, Mars is not supportive for a job because star level moon is not good. Already we discussed this is not good. Favorable key planet Mercury is playing role at the sub level. It is fine only, but source planet and star level planet, this grouping is not so good. So he did not get a job during that Mars period, Rahu period also definitely not supportive. And Saturn, you can see Saturn planet all pink, pink, pink. So it is indicating it is not good for a job. It is all mixed significator. So it means that I mean this during this period also this is not strongly favorable for a notable job. So he is advised to go for only the freelancing because the Saturn 1 2 and Venus, we can see this all this mixed significator supported to the Lagna for the 5 9 2 3 7 9 favorable. That Venus is good, and for the freelancing I'm talking about, and Ketu and Moon and Jupiter is also supportive, forming ruler link. They are all supportive for the Lagna and also for the freelancing, but it is not good for the good, job prospects or professional prospects because you can see there is no role of green planet in the important levels. Only blue and pink are playing role. So that way it is not so good for the professional prospects. So as I said, the studying the that EPS table will be more appropriate in such signification because grouping of the houses and grouping of level wise we can do study only with the EPS table, not with the PILT table. PILT table will be useful only in identifying the role of the unfavorable key planets in the rulers and also in supports. Influence of a planet in other over the other planets we can easily identify with the PILT table, and also will be more useful in finding the rulers link and also PILT connections. I think that way you are able to follow, and please keep focus on the study on the self signification of individual planet left to right. That itself will indicate that overall strength of the particular natives professional prospects, not only for the profession but for all the events. I think you're able to understand. We'll meet in the next video. Good luck.